Okay.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Lee. Today I want to ask you some questions about your career. This is my first question. What's the story behind your motto, honest is the best reasoning? Have you ever experienced that you realize that the power of honest comments goes beyond the importance of catering to the expectation of the industry or readers?
Yes. When I started, I once wrote an honest review about a famous restaurant. Many people said it was amazing, but I thought the food looked good but didn't taste very special. I was worried that people would be upset, but instead, readers thanked me for being real. That's when I learned being honest matters more than trying to please everyone.
Okay, sounds a good story. This is second question. You once mentioned that good food doesn't care about status but harsh. How do you balance the evaluation criteria of high-end restaurants and next stores in your comments?
Uh, I look at the same thing: taste, effort, and honesty in cooking. A fancy restaurant should be creative and thoughtful. I think a small a small food stall should be have flavor and full of heart. Both can be great in but in different ways.
Okay, then in your food review career, which dish or food impressed you the most or had a significant impact on your life?
Oh, and it's a good question. Uh, it was a bowl of beef noodle soup in a small alley in Taipei. The soup had been cooked for 16 or more hours, and the chef said it was his grandma's recipe. That dish felt like love in a bowl. It reminds me that food is not just taste, and it's memory and family.
Oh, beef noodles sounds very yummy. I want to go to eat it next time. And my fourth question, in your career, how do you view the influence of your comments on small restaurants or emerging chefs? Are there any stories of the fashion, the successful chefs who can be shared because of your recommendation?
And I know my words can really help small places. One chef told me he almost closed his food truck, but after I wrote about it, he got more customers and now has his own restaurant. Stories like that make me feel proud. Stories like that make me feel proud and remind me why I write.
Okay, this is my last question. As the food critic, your job is not only to evaluate food, but also to preserve culture. How do you view your responsibility in preserving and promoting traditional food?
Okay, I think food is part of culture and history. When I write about traditional dishes, I want people to know where they come from and why they matters. It's important to support the people who keep these recipes and cooking styles alive.
Okay, thanks for your answering today.
Okay, you're welcome.